The first season of Mike and Molly helped us realize that everyone can find love in unexpected places. Tune into the season finale for one final dose to hold you through the summer, only on CBS.
Here's everything you missed on Mike and Molly. Mike's a cop who's trying to drop a few pounds.
It happens to be a good diet, and I'm losing weight.
And Molly's a school teacher doing the same.
What do you think I'm doing on this machine here, making butter?
Her mom and sister can drive her crazy, but they still love her.
You're not fat, you're big bone.
And I'm just trying to get you laid.
They meet at Overeaters Anonymous.
Molly.
Mike.
And Molly invites Mike to speak to her class.
How can you be a cop and be so fat?
But he hasn't worked up the courage to ask her out,
Bye.
Bye.
which makes him sad.
Sweet Jesus, it's like hugging a futon.
But when he finally does,
I would love to go out with you.
then Mike's partner Carl takes him shopping for their first date.
Man, this is one big-ass dummy.
And Molly gets sick but doesn't want to cancel, so she takes some cough syrup. But it's strong stuff, so her sister hooks her up.
What do I want a diet pill for?
It keeps you awake so you can enjoy the codeine.
Turns out it also makes you honest.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had some cold medicine, and I'm feeling a little loopy.
Just a little.
You okay?
I'm trying to vote.
And even though it was a total disaster,
I'm gonna marry that girl.
so Molly invites Mike in, but he declines,
I'm sorry, but I really have to go.
which hurts Molly's feelings.
I don't want to see you anymore.
But it was just a misunderstanding.
Panicked because I didn't want you to see me without my clothes on.
Then Carl gets jealous of all the time they spend together.
Next thing you know, you'd be carrying a purse and asking permission to visit your balls on the weekends.
So Mike forms a plan.
Maybe we could hook Carl up with someone.
And guess who it is?
I don't know if this is cake or cheese, but it's really good.
She works as a cosmetologist for funeral homes.
One time, I got really baked and made this 80-year-old woman look like the drummer in Kiss.
Then Molly meets Mike's mom.
You know, it's weird Mikey's never mentioned you before. I'm sure it just slipped his mind. Why would he be ashamed of you? Cookie?
Who's obviously trying to keep Mike from having a relationship.
I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure she's trying to prevent me from having one.
They spend their first night together, and the next morning, Mike's a gem.
I'll take a walk around the block while you go to the bathroom, and then you do the same for me.
In fact, things are so good, they're having a hard time saying goodbye.
One more time, and then you are driving me home.
But Molly worries she might scare Mike off because things are moving so fast.
Yeah, but a good fast, like the drive-thru at Arby's after midnight.
So the guys go mattress shopping so Mike can keep his girl happy.
You buy this mattress, I think both you girls are going to be happy.
And Molly buys Mike a gift,
Oh boy, cowboy boots!
which makes Mike very stupid,
Oh, this is Molly. She's a friend of mine.
which makes Molly very mad.
Hi, I'm Molly, Mike's friend.
But she got angry for good reason,
Did you just hear what you said?
What did I just say?
You said you loved him.
Really?
and so they finally make up.
Oh, that's the makeup sex I've been hearing about. Maybe I should flirt with other women more often. Joe!
Then Carl borrows Mike's place one night because,
He's probably into doing some broad.
and Joyce feels bad because her boyfriend Vince is kind of a jerk.
When I was young, I was considered quite the catch. And not just because I put out.
Then Carl dumps his girl.
Better to have loved Carl and lost him than to never have loved Carl at all.
Men.
And when Vince feels bad, Mike asks Joyce what she wants to do.
I'd like to smear honey on his ass and stuff him in a bag full of fire ants.
Then Christmas rolls around and Molly's nervous about Mike's gift-giving capabilities.
He's running out of time, so I'm guessing I'll be getting earmuffs and a fudge log.
But he surprises her with the gift of all gifts.
You love me?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Meanwhile, Molly worries about Joyce's relationship with Vince.
Look, Mom, I just think you can do a lot better than that guy.
But Vince steps up to the plate.
Joyce Meredith Flynn.
Marilyn.
You gonna bust my stones over a middle name?
Yes, Vince, I will marry you.
Then Mike gets a little too comfortable staying in while Molly is amped to party.
Yes, I said amped.
So he realizes he's got a lot to lose and runs after her.
I don't ever want to take you for granted, and if you want to go out, we'll go out.
Meanwhile, Carl starts picking on Mike,
He said my feet smell like cheese.
Parmesan.
but they shake it off like best friends do.
Looks like you made up. Maybe a little more than I'm comfortable with.
And Mike's mom starts being nice to Molly.
Thank you, Mrs. Biggs.
Call me Peggy.
Why?
Turns out she had a date coming up and needed some female advice.
And if you're gonna lie to me, at least pick something that's plausible. I'm adopted. She's really a man. Something I can buy.
It's true, first date in 40 years. Last guy was Mike's dad.
This keg was only tapped for one party.
So Molly helps her with a makeover.
What are our options?
This and what I got on.
How about a little color?
Sure. While we're at it, why don't we put some lipstick on my nipples?
But she actually cleans up pretty good
This isn't me.
No, it's a reflection of you.
and shows her appreciation the only way she knows how.
Thanks for,
You're welcome, Peggy.
call me Mrs. Biggs.
And that's everything you missed on Mike and Molly.